Key players in the 125 class, moto number 1, rider number 33, Eric Kehoe, shown here ahead of Mike Kidrowski of Team Kawasaki. Now, Kidrowski is the series leader heading into this AXTON round, and he was looking to pad his lead here big time, if at all possible. Did just that as he took the lead away from Kehoe in moto number 1. Kehoe was not through being passed, as here comes Guy Cooper, and Cooper comes around the inside, and Cooper makes the pass on Eric Kehoe. Tip of the hat, though, to Eric Kehoe, rider number 33, a privateer out there mixing it up with the factory guys and doing it very, very well. Final lap, moto number 1 in this 125 class. Mike Kidrowski waves to the crowd as he passes over the top of the stadium-type triple jump down through the whoop-de-doos, makes that right-hand corner, heads up toward, and takes the checkered flag. Moto number 2, a battle in the early going between rider number 23, Denny Stevenson on the Suzuki, number 18, Jeff Emig aboard the Yamaha. Stevenson made the pass. He's out of sight right now, and here comes Mike Kidrowski, a familiar picture. Kidrowski working on the rest of the field. He goes by to the inside, and he makes the pass on Jeff Emig, takes over the number 2 position at that point. Now Kidrowski will set his sights on and catch rider number 23, the leader, Denny Stevenson. Does it with apparent ease. There was no stopping Mike Kidrowski this day in front of 7,000 fans on an extremely hot day, Lake Sugar Tree. That's David Bailey's motocross track in Axton, Virginia. Kidrowski takes the checkered flag, a pair of moto wins on the day. Now let's take a look at the happenings in the 250 class. Jeff Ford, rider number 3, former 250 champ, out in front, but look at this. He went behind the bushes. Guess he was embarrassed. Didn't want us to see him crash on that one. Ford was out of it. Boiled down to a battle in moto number 1 between rider number 8, that's Jean-Michel Bale, and Jeff Stanton. The two of them, their teammates, been hammered each other all year long. Rider number 1 makes the pass. He takes over the number 1 spot, and that, of course, is the defending champ, Jeff Stanton. Jean-Michel Bale, though, is going to come right back in this rough set of whoop-de-doos. He gets the good line, gets to the corner first. He takes over the number 1 spot. All he's got to do is make one more corner to the right. He'll take the checkered flag in moto number 1. Here he comes. He's followed by Jeff Stanton across the finish line. Second moto, a battle royal. Bale was the early leader. Bradshaw was running second. There's Bale. He was back in the number 4 position. Let's take a look at some of the action. Bale bobbles just a little bit under the tunnel, and Bradshaw takes over the number 1 spot. You saw Bale look behind him. He wondered where Stanton was. Well, Stanton's still running back and forth. Didn't stay there long, though. Stanton's going to be a factor in this one, I promise you, before it's over. Here's Damon Bradshaw now chasing Jeff Stanton. Stanton got the lead out of sight of our cameras in the back part of the racetrack. He holds down that number 1 spot until this. Bradshaw finds a good line in the corner. He grabs a handful of throttle. Stanton tried to sneak back by, didn't get the job done. Bradshaw now holding down the number 1 spot. It's Jeff Stanton, defending champion, in the number 2 position. There's Stanton, and you just saw the head of Jean-Michel Bale up over the top of that big Dunlop tire jump. Bradshaw, Stanton, Bale, they were that close as moto number 2 was winding down in this 250cc class. They stayed that close throughout the entire moto. This, I'm telling you, the temperatures in this particular event, something like 90+ degrees, high humidity, didn't seem to bother them. Stanton made the pass. Bradshaw got sideways. He was able to straighten it back out, though. Now that same corner. Stanton takes a right-hand turn. He takes the checkered flag. He'll win moto number 2. Bradshaw held on to take that number 2 position, and Bale finished in the number 3 spot. So Stanton picked up a couple of points on the day. Not enough to put aside.